back. We're just got done chipping today. It's been a nasty day. It's been raining out and it's just been nasty. So it's just been chaos. Not really chaos, we've just been really busy, and then the rain didn't help anything, and it's supposed to rain all night. That's not going to help anything. But today what he's doing is, I thought I'd make a quick video, he's doing a split load. And what that means is you have a certain one on the back that's different than the front. So on the front he's got 8-foot hardwood, and on the back he's got 10-foot popple. So usually don't do it because they usually go to two different mills. But on this occasion, the sawmill that's going to take all that wood, which is the Amish sawmill video, that's where that wood's going to that sawmill. He's actually sawing 10-foot popple right now. So we'll actually take the 10-foot popple there. So it works out perfect because I don't have a whole load of 8-footers. That's all he got left. So I think there might actually be more. I think he might be able to get it all on there. But let me tell you what, he's going to like that one. That's a nice load of 8-foot hardwood there. A lot of big beech. And they're going to like that. That lead load is just gravy to those guys. So it's going to work out good. And the popple coming out of here is really good too. That's really nice. So that'll work out good. And there's another sort there on the back side of that. There's some more hardwood over there. But, yeah. This is all stuff we cut. Well, actually, we cut some of the popple this morning. He was here this morning, hauled a full load of popple out, and then he showed back up to clean up some more because I got the road that obviously blocks off the road to get back to that pile of logs, which me and Josh worked on after we loaded the first two trucks this morning. So we're building that pile back up. There's over 2 loads of logs back there. So right now, actually, what I gotta do right now is I got a fitting that's leaking on there, courtesy of the other guy running the chipper yesterday. I noticed she was wet in there a little bit. Well, there's just a loose fitting in there. I hope. I think there is. I'm 95% sure. They usually don't break fittings in there unless you get a big old tree chunk in there. There's one hole right there, and then you can work from underneath it in the different spots. But if you get a stick poked up in there, sometimes they'll mess you up. But usually a stick gets in there and knocks the fitting loose. So I got to fix that. I need to check my knives. Knives aren't doing so swell. And well, the knives got 14, 15 loads on them. So throwing out a little bit of dust. Now they're not bad, probably. We'll look at those, and then I want to get to slashing. But I got one problem with this machine. Maybe you guys can help me. We'll see if it happened again, and we'll go discuss it. So I got to shut this thing down. But my hand pump. Let me get you straightened out here. Let's go look at it, shall we? Yeah, now my radio don't work. Yep, grab that. Shuts off, we've shut it off. This handle's been popped out, and then it leaks fuel down there and loses your prime. And then when you go to start it, like this morning when I got here to start it, that was popped up, and Josh shut it off last night. It popped up and he didn't notice it, it popped up on me. After we got the first 2 loads out, it popped up on me today, but I noticed it because I'm dealing with the issue. But then it loses your prime. And then it runs fuel on, it's a mess to start. And that thing is brand new. It don't have 30 hours on it. I just put it on there because we thought that might be the problem with the other one. I don't know. You guys have them problems? I don't know. But if that's not an absolute emergency. Here's the thing. If I was to keep running this, I would probably get all my fittings all lined up and start replacing my fuel lines to make sure that those were all good. I wasn't losing any time with those. But as you can tell, the fuel line comes in here and that goes to the tank and that goes to the tank. You just unhook those and then this all stays with the motor, or the engine, sorry. That stays with the engine. You unbolt this and you throw it down in there. Take off your power switch, and then there's a couple different ways you can do this. Is you can either take that bolt out, this bolt out, and that bolt out down there, and take your belts off and throw this down, which is what I would prefer. Or you could and then take your engine off. Or you could, I'm not sure how we're going to do that. They had talked about rebuilding the pumps and then having them on the other skidway and hooking up the hydraulic lines. So we'll discuss that. I'm not sure what we'll do yet. That line needs to be replaced. Leaking a little bit. It's old. But, and then this whole thing comes off. Everything. You just undo your clutch, obviously. Take your belts off and you can take the whole thing off. It's all part of all part of the frame. So that's kind of how it works. So, like I was saying, I would probably start doing more to this if we were going to be running this, you know, if we were having some issues with this thing. But being that we're having issues with it, and the other one at the shop, I think the heads are on it, and the oil pan's on it. So that one's coming together quick, and I don't want to do a bunch of work to this. If they could take this off like this, set it in the shop, and then they can go through and replace everything on here. And everything, a lot of it's been replaced, a lot of the wiring's been replaced, but the fuel lines are just, they need to be replaced, the fuel lines do. That's kind of the one thing that didn't get done to this chipper. I mean, even those ones you can tell are original. And it wouldn't hurt to have all new fuel lines, all new check valves, you know, to have all that done. And to have this sit in the shop waiting to go. So that's kind of what's going on. I don't want to do a whole lot of work because it isn't really worth it right now. That thing. You guys have that problem with them hand pumps? About ready to irritate me. But it is what it is. That's kind of how this thing gets tore apart. It's pretty simple. I mean, there's just bolts right here that hold it down. And those are your adjustments to tighten your belts up. There's not a whole lot to ripping this whole girl off. Pretty quick process. I wish I could find a different spot to put this. That's the one thing I do wish I was able to do. I've been thinking about it a little bit. It could almost fit right there. It wouldn't stick down too far. Got your fifth wheel plate. I think we'd be out of the way if you tucked it in right here. Talk to Brian. It'd be nice if that was moved. It's up there is kind of, that's where they always have put them. It's not the greatest. If you had it here, it'd probably be a little more protected. And it'd be easier to turn stuff on and off. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too picky. I like stuff to run good. And you could see the gauges a little better if they were down here. Up there, they're out of the way, I guess, and protected. This right here, somebody designed that. It doesn't work for you. It wasn't the greatest idea. I don't know what they were doing. Can't really. Yeah, it is what it is. But when we get this thing to shop, we'll do a bunch of work to her and get her all straightened out. It's going to be just. It's going to be nice. We'll get some stuff changed. Today I had 2 different chunks get stuck where we have talked about cutting it. You know what I mean? Changing the throat. I had 2 different chunks, smoked my belts twice today. There's the one that I dug out. That made its way from there all the way back to there. Backed up. So, yeah. If we could change that throat, because it's all gets stuck right here. If we could change that throat design to come down like that, it could have fell down underneath. We'll get it. Time. And then fix that feed wheel in there. That'll be coming. Once we get the engine done, we get all the jobs done we need to, and maybe we'll get a break. We can start swapping this baby out. Because there's not that much to it. So, thanks for watching. Just keep rolling. That's the split bulb right there. But it's going to the same number. Look at that hardwood. Oh, mercy. All cut by yours truly. So if there's any problems with that, I'll get the phone call. And you lose. It is my fault. Yeah. In Michigan, we're allowed to haul 164,000 pounds. I get that question all the time because people are amazed at why we have so many axles and tires and all them lift axles, because we can haul a lot of wood, a lot of material. So. Big old chunk, big old thing of mulch there. Nice looking, yeah. Comes out to separate. Just keep going.